Here are 10 ways to make a man happy. Even though it's hard to believe, men are not that hard to understand. So, it doesn't take mutants to think about how to make a man happy. Men have needs and wants in a relationship just like any other person. If their needs are met, they will be happy, just like any other person. But if you, as their partner, go above and beyond to make them happy, it will make his life and your relationship even more exciting. How to make a man happy, 10 tips. Some experts say that there needs to be a difference between two people for love to flow freely between them. Polarity is the energy that leads to attraction, chemistry, and, as a result, a relationship in which both people are willing to be open and show their weaknesses. And there are 4 things a woman can do to make her man more vulnerable and open up to her, which will let his love flow freely. 4 words: trust, appreciation, and affection, physical. 1. Trust. Trust is about letting your partner know that you accept them as they are. Making your partner feel like they are doing their best. The first answer to the question how to make a man happy is to trust him. 2. Appreciation. In a relationship, what makes a man happy? Admiration. Admiring someone means that you think he is awesome and good for you, and you tell him that all the time in different ways. If you want to make a man happy, show him that you admire him. 3. Showing thanks. Appreciation means telling someone how much you appreciate their presence and contribution, no matter how small. Because it makes them feel good about their contribution and, by extension, themselves. One of the best ways to make a man happy is show appreciation for what they do and who they are. 4. Love with your body. As an extension of the first 3 points, physical affection is about how men need to feel love from their partners. When a woman shows a man affection, she tells him that she values, appreciates, and likes him. He is kind of like their white knight. In the end, there is one thing women need to know about men and what they value more than anything else: respect. 5. Respect. Respecting him and yourself is the first step in figuring out how to keep your man happy. This is something that everyone needs to know. Every healthy relationship is built on respect. But respecting someone else begins with respecting yourself. But now things get more interesting. Men thrive in heterosexual relationships when they are respected and loved. And a woman is more likely to respect a man she loves, and a man is more likely to respect a woman he loves. But this turns into a bad cycle. If you want him to love you more, you need to respect him more, even when it's hard, within reason, of course. One of the best ways to make your man happy is to treat them with respect. 6. Let go. Try to control a man, he will run away faster than anything else. When you give him his space, you show him that you respect him. And the fact that you respect him is what makes you attractive to him. Make sure you learn to let go of things if you want your husband or boyfriend to be happy. This doesn't mean you can't talk about problems in the relationship, but it does mean that it's just as important to forgive and let go. 7. Don't say anything bad about him. How to please a man? Don't say bad things about him, especially when he's not around. If you talk badly about him or to him in a way that makes him feel small or stupid, it will only backfire on you. He'll know you don't respect him if you make him feel bad about his actions or ideas. So, it makes him less interested in you. 8. Don't use sex to hurt someone. It's not hard to keep a man happy. You just shouldn't do certain things. You should never play with your man's sexual desires or tease him. Don't use your body or sex to change the way things are going. Because he is very visual, the way you look has a lot of power over him. But he stops respecting you when you use yourself in this way. He might love you even if he doesn't respect you, but if he doesn't, he'll probably look for someone he can respect. 9. Be supportive. One of the most important things you can do to make sure your man is happy in the relationship is to be there for him through good times and bad. Men are born to be providers, especially when it comes to things. If your husband or boyfriend is having a hard time at work, with his family, or anywhere else, just being there for him can make him feel better. Tell him that you are the thing that holds his life together. 10. Find out how they want to be loved. It's not hard to love people. You have to understand what they need and how to love them. If you know your partner's love language, you might be able to make them happy. If their love language is touch, give them lots of hugs and kisses. Also, if their love language is words of affirmation, you should occasionally tell them nice things. Here are some questions that are often asked about how to make a man happy. 1. How can I make my man happy all the time? It may always be too much to try to make someone happy. You can make sure they're happy most of the time by making sure you don't do anything to upset them, but it's not possible for people to be happy all the time. As people, we have many different feelings, and happiness is just one of them. But if you follow the tips above, you can make sure that your partner is mostly happy in the relationship. How does a man most feel loved? This may be a matter of taste. What makes one person feel the most loved might not be too important to someone else. It's important to figure out what makes your partner feel loved. But most people feel loved when they feel like they are respected, valued, and appreciated. What do men want from a relationship? Both men and women may want the same things from a relationship. In a relationship, everyone needs to be able to talk, trust, respect, and appreciate the other person. Men, in particular, like to feel like they are needed or wanted. They are caretakers and providers by nature, so if you need them to do something, even if it's just getting something from the top shelf, it can make them feel very loved and valued. The main point: happiness isn't just about one thing in life. Your relationship can't be the only thing that makes you happy in your life. To be truly happy, you have to be at peace with yourself and happy with everything in your life. Still, as a partner, you can make things easier for them if you make them happy. If you really love your partner and are there for them, it can make them happy and help them get over most things that might worry them.